not on Yom Kippur, but the very last second of Ne'ilah, then the Yel Shema Yisrael Hashem Elokeinu Hashem Echad. At that moment we receive the forgiveness of Yom Kippur. So I'm sure everybody feels it. You know, Pesach is very holy, Shavuos is holy, Sukkot is holy. Tisha B'Av is mamish like a mikveh. And it's crazy, you know. You mamish drown yourself. We mamish drown ourselves in everything which happened to the Yidden since Avraham Avinu, since the Churban Abayis, and everybody in their own life, you know, like everything we're going through. And when do we feel, the closer we get to the end of Tisha B'Av, it's mamish like Yom Kippur, right? Basically, the two holiest days, if I may say so, I'm sure it's clear to you, is Tisha B'Av and Yom Kippur. And we were learning it a million times, so forgive me. Yom Kippur is when the Rabbi Shem says, I love you so much, I forgive you for everything. On Tisha B'Av is basically what God says to us, I love you so much, I can't forgive you. Because basically, the punishment was beyond proportion. You know, take the world, what they are doing, right? And we hated each other. I mean, Chas v'Shalom, how much did we hate each other? Nobody took a knife and killed another Yid, right? That means we weren't so friendly. Maybe we didn't say good Shabbos friendly enough, right? So therefore, the Holy Temple is destroyed. God bless you. But the answer is very simple. You know, when you love somebody very much, and they're doing wrong to you, it might be the smallest thing in the world. When someone else would do it, it wouldn't even register. But if the person I love the most doing it, I say, Mamash, I don't ever want to know you again. But what happens at that moment when you want to slam the door in their face? You suddenly realize you can't. How can we? So I want you to know every Tisha B'Av afternoon, it's mamish like, everybody knows at that moment when the Holy Temple was on fire, the Kruvim already were facing each other. And all the rabbis say the same thing. At that moment when the Beis HaMikdash was burning, Mashiach was already on his way. So, I want to bless you that the purity of Tisha B'Av should last us till Mashiach is coming, and we should mamish take it with us. You know the difference between ordinary soap and holy mikveh soap? Very simple. Ordinary soap can only wash off when I'm dirty already, but it cannot prevent any dirtiness to come upon me. But the holy soap of God, the holy soap of Tisha B'Av, mamash lifts me up so high, God. I'm sure everybody feels it in their own heart, in their own world. Oh, Tisha B'Av, God. It is the saddest day of the year, and also the highest, the most exalted. And remember, we're learning that on Tisha B'Av we are not learning because I don't want the old Torah. You know, you're coming to a doctor, and here we have my great friend Dr. Ritchie. Imagine, God forbid, a person is sick, and Dr. Ritchie gives me medicine, and then I'm even more sick. I say to the doctor, hey brother, you better give me some better medicine, right? I say, Rabbi, you gave me the Torah, and the Torah did not prevent me from doing everything wrong and destroying the Holy Temple. You got to give me better medicine. So today I'm saying to God, I don't want the same Torah. I want a new Torah. I want a Torah which not only fixes the past, I want the Torah which prevents me from ever doing wrong again. And I want a Torah which puts so much love in my heart for Yidden, for the world, that mamish I should bring Mashiach. And here I want to share something also with you, which I'm sure everybody's aware of. On Mount Sinai, it was us Yidden alone. The world didn't show up. Tisha B'Av is basically a Yom Tov for the world. Yom Kippur is again just us Yidden. As Yidden, we We did wrong, the Moshe forgives us. Shavuos is definitely as Yidden, we were in Mount Sinai. Tisha B'Av, when we celebrate Mashiach is coming, I'm sorry to tell you, it's the whole world. Imagine if I would say to God, Moshe, I love you, send Mashiach just for us. It doesn't go this way. So it is mamish, everybody knows that Mashiach is coming, that will be the highest Yom Tov in the world. The highest Yom Tov in the world. Let's go. Gewalt Torah of the Moritz Rebbe. He said, the Bnei Yerushalayim Irakoidish is said in the name of his father, the Heilige Rabbi Schol Moritz. Here, Baman Shon Laha'ir, to wake up. The Bnei Yerushalayim Irakoidish is a city which wakes up everything holy in the world. It's Gewalt, no? When you think of Yerushalayim, everything holy inside of you wakes up. Gewalt. I don't know if some of you know the Heilige Rabbi Schol. Remember, in those days there was no penicillin. I don't know what happened. I think it was bitten by insect or by a snake, I don't know. And they had to amputate his foot. And in Warsaw they were not even equipped in those days to amputate a foot. So he went to Berlin, and there they amputated his foot. And if some of you know, maybe Berlin, like Fifth Avenue in New York, the city was called Kurfürstendamm, still is like. And he was lying on the operation table, and they wanted to give him injections to put him to sleep. He says, do me a favor, don't do anything, just let me sing. Awesome. I mean, I don't want to tell you, to amputate the foot is not to cut your finger. And if you remember, he was looking out from the window and he saw Kurfürstendamm. And he remembered, every city is built by Gewalt. And he made up this niggin. I'm sure most of you know about Moses. It's mamish like a symphony. And it's not a symphony of Mozart and Beethoven. It's 10,000 times deeper. I once had the privilege, Ben Zion put it on notes, and I gave it a very, very outstanding symphony. Came to my synagogue, he was interested in Yiddishkeit. I showed him the notes to Escrow. He says, it's not as good as Beethoven and Mozart. He says, it's about 10,000 times higher, because out of this Escrow, I could make 500 symphonies. But basically in most symphonies, it goes almost again to the same thing. There's a certain theme, and you make it longer or shorter. There's every note is a chiddush. But anyway, he was making up this niggin, and then finally the professor stopped him. He says, "You have to stop singing. We all are crying so much, we can't continue to operate. Go out." So his Torah was Yerushalayim Ir HaKodesh. And I also want to bless you and me that this Tisha should wake up everything holy inside of us, which we didn't even know and didn't even dream we have it. I mean, Gewalt today, we know that we're only using maybe 5% of our brain, 10% of our brain. But imagine how little we use our holiness. Most probably not even 1%. Maybe not at all. I don't know. Mayor, Mama said, thank you so much for everything, for rebuilding at least one little cornerstone of the Beis Hamikdash. I'm sure your cars are Gewalt. Mayor asked me I should sing a song which I sang Thursday or Monday. When was it? Don't remember. Bashing you? Thursday night. And Tisha B'Av, we're not only crying over the destruction of the temple, we are crying over the destruction of every Yid. Because what did exile do to us? Exile took the best of our kids, the best neshamas, the sweetest in Nebuch. They can't find the Beis Hamikdash. They can't find the Holy Temple. And anyway, this is the story. Let me first sing the song and get into it. I'm sure you know that I'm singing Friday night. I once heard from an old Yid, I think I shared with you, that the nigging of Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur and the nigging of Friday night is mamish from the Beis HaMikdash. So I want you mamish to do it very softly. Hi Moshe miyadai, hi b'chol avoyano, hi Yishmuel b'kol avoyde shmoi, koyde meyad Hashem, hi b'ovoyanem, v'yamod onam, v'yedaber aleim, v'shomru eidoisam, v'chaynosan amai, tarararara, okay, I gave a concert in the city. It was, I think it was maybe 72, 73. And that city, which I'm mentioning names, it has headquarters of all the other religions. And again, it's mostly Yidden who are there. And to my concert, suddenly about 300-400 young people with white turbans, yogis and swamis came in. And I'm singing, and they tell me one of them is an upcoming rock star, young lady. And in the middle of me singing, suddenly she came up on stage. And this is a little bit heartbreaking, and you have to give yourself this harmony. And she began singing, I am Bashan you. My name is Bashan you. I'm the granddaughter of Moshe, the barber from the Bronx. Shabbat, I was singing at that time, Shabbat Shalom, Hayumevorah, Shabbat Shalom, Hayumevorah, I am bashing you. The granddaughter of Moshe the barber from the Bronx. Moshe the barber, don't make me laugh. Moshe the barber, don't make me cry. Happy Shabbos morning, happy Shabbos morning, my Zayda woke me up. And he said, Bashan you, Matthias is kind. Let's go to shul. It's Shabbos. Shabbos? Don't make me laugh. Shabbos. Don't make me cry. So Mazedi would begin to daven. And he would hold my hand with so much love, And he would cry so many holy tears. Mazayda davening. Don't make me laugh. Mazayda davening. Don't make me cry. She would also say, Mazayda took his talent, and he would say, Bashan, you Mantaya kind, I want you to carry my talis. Bashan, you Mantaya this kind, I want you to carry my talis. The talis, don't make me laugh. Talis, don't make me cry. And then Mazayda walk up to the rabbi of the shul and would tell him, this is Bashanyu, my granddaughter. Can you please bless her? The rabbi would bless me. Don't make me laugh. The rabbi would bless me. Don't make me cry. A good Shabbos, good Shabbos. Da 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 dee da da. Da da dee da dee da dee da. Da dee. I don't think I sing it 100% right. Thursday I sing it more right. I have to listen back to it. But I want you to know something which I forgot to mention on Thursday. So what happened to Bashanyu? Her Zayda obviously was a Zisa Yid, would go Shabbos morning to Shul. Or why didn't her father go to Shul? See the old story. Her father completely broke away from Yiddishkeit. And then after her grandfather passed away when she was 8 years old, nobody took her to Shul anymore. You know? So she ended up as another religion. And I want you to know, you cannot imagine how much I'm crying inside when I think of Bashan. I was in touch with her for 2-3 years after that, and then suddenly somehow she disappeared, and I hope, I'm still waiting. Maybe one Friday night I'll go to the Holy Wall, and someone will tell me, you know, I am blushing you. My Zayda is Marshall, is a barber from the front. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos, good Shabbos. I don't know if Mary remembers, I once played in a Lutheran college. And it shouldn't happen. A Jew gave a few $1,000,000 for the Lutheran college, which is actually have nothing against it, but they are sending out missionaries to the world. It's a school for missionaries. But this Yid gave a few $1,000,000 for the Lutheran college, under one condition, that every year one Jew should give a lecture. So that one year I was invited to give a lecture. And their mama's sweet kids, have nothing against them, they are learning to be missionaries. And I walk around to say hello to every future missionary, and suddenly I see a girl of 18 with Magen David. I said to her, what are you doing here? I said, I'll tell you why I'm here. My parents want to wipe out everything Jewish from my heart. So they send me here. So I said to her, so why do you still have a Star of David? She says, because of my Baba. And then it was Thursday night, she was talking to me. And Mama, she was talking to me so long. About 1 o'clock at night, I said to her, well, what's your Baba doing now? I meant, is she alive? What's she doing? She looks at the watch and says, it's Thursday night, 1 o'clock. My Baba is up and baking challah. And then she says to me, you know something? I'll only marry a person who my Baba loves. And that's the sweetest thing. I also was in touch with her for a few years. Then somehow, you know, you always meet so many thousands of people. But I'm thinking of her on Tisha. I hope she'll be the way her Baba wants her to be. You know, I travel a little bit all over the world. Anybody in the world, when you talk about their parents, not so hot. About their grandparents, less hot. When you meet a Yid, parents, not so hot. Baba and Zayda, they have tears in their eyes. The most estranged from Judaism. And here I want to share with you one more Torah and the Gemara says it should never happen to anybody when a father dies. We should all live forever. But his father, the Zayda, is still alive. The Gemara in Yeshnoifen. And then the grandson inherits from his grandfather. So the Gemara says, is it that the father inherits in his grave from his father and then gives it over to his son? Or can the grandson say, I'm coming directly from my grandfather? That's the Gemara. And now listen to this clear prophecy. The holy Rishna said before Mashiach is coming, there'll be a whole generation who inherit nothing from their parents. But you know what they have? From their grandparents. But what they have from their grandparents will not go via their parents. But the whole generation would say, Mikoyach avur da abakar sina. I'm coming straight from my Zayda. It's unbelievable. The only thing I can bless you and me, that our children should not have to say, I'm a Jew because of my grandparents. I bless you and me, our children should be able to say, I'm a Jew because of my father, because of my mother. And you know something? When God spoke to Yitzchak, he would talk to him in the voice of Avraham. When God spoke to Moshe, he would speak to him in the voice of Amram. When he spoke to Avraham, he didn't speak to him in the voice of Terach. But when he spoke to Avraham, it sounded like his own voice. In the good old days, when I had the privilege of performing a wedding in the house of love and prayer, I would always bless them. I bless you. When God will speak to your children, you should be able to speak in your voice. Anyway, we should see the Binyan Beis HaMikdash, and it's crazy, you know, like on Yom Kippur, Tisha B'Av also, at the end, you're not even hungry or thirsty anymore. Because right now we are getting out from the mikveh of Tisha B'Av, and you know, when you come out from a bath or shower, you feel refreshed. Can you imagine the mikveh of Tisha B'Av, the mikveh of the Beis HaMikdash, the Meah Shiloach, the mikveh of the Kohen Gadol? Awesome, awesome. And we should be privileged to sprinkle it. We should be able to sprinkle this holy water of Tisha B'Av all over the world. Every Yid, the whole world, Mamish. You know, friends, you think the world is crazy? The world is maybe bad, but not crazy. You know how hungry the world is? How hungry the world is. I remember once I walked with a Chassidish Yid in Paris, and he was telling me the Yidden are so holy, the Goyim are so bad. We walked late at night on Pigalle. You know, Pigalle, I don't have to tell you, anybody that's been there. I said, do me a favor, look at the eyes of the people. Can't you see how hungry they are for something holy? And they don't know what to do, so they do everything stupid. But Gewalt is the word hungry. And I want you to know something very deep. Why is Tisha B'Av, why are we fasting, why are we so thirsty? Just to give us a taste how thirsty the world is. How thirsty the world is. And Mamish, God should give us, Mamish, the best water. On one day, Mamish, living water will come out of every corner from Yerushalayim, of every corner of every Yid, and we should feed the world, we should give them water.